The Huawei Nova 6 full specs and pricing have now been leaked, and I'll be sharing all the details right after this. If you're new here and want to stay up to date with the latest tech, please hit subscribe followed by the bell. So after the success of the predecessor, many have been excited for the arrival of the Huawei Nova 6. The phone is expected to launch in December, and we now have the full specs and price leaks on the Huawei Nova 6. There's reportedly going to be a 4G and a 5G version of the device, and it's looking like another incredible device from Huawei. Evan Blass provided us with a leaked image of the Nova 6 5G version, and this was in sunset red. You can see they've ditched the water drop notch and provided us with something that looks like an S10 but with the camera on the opposite side. We've got another full screen device with thin bezels all round and a punch hole selfie camera in the top left of the display. We get a 6.44 inch Full HD Plus display with a resolution of 2340 by 1080. Rumours were suggesting that this would be a 90Hz IPS panel, but a new publication states that it's only going to be 60. There's no in-display fingerprint sensor, and it's instead mounted on the side of the Nova 6, but as always we can't verify the accuracy of this new publication, so it's still unconfirmed until we get official word from Huawei. The punch hole selfie camera is of course a dual camera housing a 32 megapixel primary lens with a secondary 12 megapixel. If we take a look at the rear of the device, we get a quad camera setup, and this consists of a 60 megapixel primary lens, a 16 megapixel, a 2 megapixel and another 2 megapixel lens. The primary lens is expected to be the Sony IMX686, and we can also see what looks to be a laser focus system. The phone will of course be powered by the latest Kirin 990 system on chip, and the phone is expected to come with 8 or 12 gigs of RAM. There's going to be a choice of 128 or 256 storage, and the phone is powered by a 4000 mAh battery with support for 40 watt fast charging that they're calling Magic Charge. The phone will likely ship with Android 10 in the form of EMUI, but it will of course be the Android open source project with no Google apps available. There are however a few ways for users to install GApps on their devices if required. While the page from My Smart Price has now gone offline, there were 3 different versions listed for sale, with the base model starting at 3,500 yuan, which is $500, and this was followed by 2 further models at $550 and $584. While the Nova range isn't necessarily their flagship range, it looks like we have some big improvements on the Nova 6, and with 5G support it will no doubt appeal to many. Given that it also contains the latest Kirin 990 system on chip, it's going to be a very capable device with a reasonable price tag, so it's going to be competitive in the mid-range phones. But that's pretty much everything we know about the Nova 6 so far. Of course, with the launch being next month, it's not going to be long until it's finally unveiled, but as always I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of the Huawei Nova 6, and who out there is waiting to get one? But thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, smash a thumbs up. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down twice, and I'll see you guys in the next one.